concern. Wait, you're just orbiting this, right? That's what you're doing. Or you're landing it.
Whatever I can do. I'm willing to do just an orbit, but I'd like to land it if I could.
Okay. For landing, the landing gear might need to be the heavy-duty ones.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do with it, Blaze. The best viewer, welcome. Okay, you said... I'm sorry, man. Trying to run the stream, too. Good. Landing legs go where?
You might need bigger ones than you have.
We got
if
some.
You want to land, if you want to land the lab.
We got the 2. We got the LT2. I thought you said that was for what I needed for that. Or that was for the
lander can with the Science Junior and
right. That was for the that was not these landing legs. That was the parachute you were concerned about.
The landing legs you have are yeah. So wait, let's see. The landing LT2 is actually big enough. Yeah, you're good on that. Just wanted to make sure. That's like the minimum size to land the science lab, unless you want to bring like 16 legs. Thing's heavy and those legs are frail.
4 legs good?
4 are good, yep. Don't forget your heat shield and your center of mass. Good luck with that last part. You'll want a service bay to hide all your science too, since it's going to be going in Duna orbit, or deorbiting on Duna. Hoo boy.
And I only have I can't put a large service bay in there, right? Do they have large service bays?
There is a large 2.5. You may not have it yet.
I'm certain I don't.
Okay, and I'm gonna keep coming up with stuff that might throw wrenches in your plan. By the way, I don't want you to hold that against me.
I will, but it's okay.
Damn it.
Don't you worry about that.
I mean, okay. I just want you to know I can't come up with them all right now. It's like, they're gonna slowly seep in there, and we're gonna get there and be like, oh, by the way.
Yep. It's all good. So, okay. This thing won't open with the fuselage on it. Or fairing thing. We'll work on replicating anal beads later, Blaze. I told you later. Shh. That's the whole reason why we're designing all these rockets, so we can get enough power for your anal bead rocket fetish. Weren't supposed to tell them. Alright, what else needs to go in?
I don't even want to touch that.
Nobody wants to touch the anal bead rocket. Kidding?
Where were you?
Service bay, sciencey things. I guess I should go to the science tab and throw it.
All the science.
All the science I can.
You're gonna have atmosphere and you're gonna have seismic, so yeah, you got everything you need. Or all the science you can put on there. You want to put tons of solar if you can. I say tons, like you have the little 1x6s. One thing I learned about the difference between the two different 1x6 and 2x3 arrays is that the little skinny ones, you can't pack them back up. So for example, if you're in space before you get to Duna, so you keep your electric charge with your panels out, you couldn't put them back in your service bay for re-entry. You gotta use the white ones that are a little bit heavier.
I'm sorry, what? Put them... What are we talking? Which ones are we talking about?
There's two different types of solar arrays that you have available.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna need to use the heavier one because you've
Yeah,
got.
I'm not even on solar array right now. I'm still like placing science.
Okay. Yeah, my mind's just jumping around.
Sure. My frail little brain cannot handle these things. Hey, thank you for the follow, the best viewer.
It's a good follow to have.
It is. Now, I'm wondering if I should just go on ahead and I hate that. It doesn't want to attach to that bottom there. I thought I had a way to accomplish this before.
What you trying to put on? Heat shield?
No, put the Probodobodyne on the inside the service bay.
Once you have it on a snap point inside, I guess that's the issue, isn't it? You can't get it on a snap point.
Yeah. And now, oh, wait a minute. Okay, well that's weird. What the hell? The insanity. Jerusalem, welcome, how are you? Okay, we created quite a few extra probe cores here. Do I have like alt selected? It looks like... Okay. Part of that is I think I got alt locked somehow. Okay, and actually that might actually work to my advantage. Just go on and grab a new. It won't let me attach to the bottom. I can flip it over and then attach it, but is that going to mess up its steering? Like if the Probodyne is upside down?
I'm pretty certain that you can right-click a different part, like your research lab, and hit control from here.
Okay.
Quick way to test it, though.
Just take it to the launch
Yeah,
pad?
just make sure you got the research lab and Kerbal in there, and the Probodobodyne.
Oh, that's part of it.
Something stuck in there.
Yeah. That was what it is. It was the decoupler was kind of being funky with it.
Yeah, one of the two snap points is incorrect.
Now I'm not sure if the decoupler is which one of the decoupler is attached to, but actually that doesn't matter because now this is what the whole reason why I started moving that around was so I could do this, which is still really weird. I don't know. So in theory, I could leave the mobile processing lab floating around Duna. It would still be active and usable.
That is an excellent idea because you'll be able to complete everything else by just landing on Duna with the probe.
Would I be able to?
You're gonna need to bring some redundant science equipment, but that's the only thing.
Okay.
Redundant science and power.
And does it need its own command, or is that as long as the scientists are in there, it's fine?
It won't need any command due to the fact that you're just going to be plopping it, you're leaving it somewhere in orbit. So yeah, I don't know if they'll be able to actually do anything, but it doesn't matter. You know, you'll still be able to do the science. They just won't be able to maneuver at worst case, which you won't have to anyway.
Okay. I mean,
But
I'd like to plan to be able to do it either way, so that if it looks like we can land, great. If we can't, yeah, then that's fine too. Now, what is your
Well, then
thoughts
you're
on
gonna
the way
need-
that I got this fairing? I know that would mean I'd have to have redundancy, a lot of redundancy. What do you
Okay,
think about this and not doing the Rockomax adapter and having that fairing wide from the beginning and doing that weird cone tip that I've got?
Let me check it out. So, is your question regarding what it looks like? Like, is it
Aerodynamically, will this